So I'm conflicted on if I want to talk about anger or if I want to talk about pain, like physical pain, or if I want to talk about prayer, because prayer's been something that I've been pondering a bit lately. But let's just see what's gonna happen. Oh, and I want to say, no, okay. You guys gotta stop it. You gotta stop trying to fill my void with all your love, cause I can't. There's too much love, too much. And actually, it's really good. I like the love. It makes me feel really good. But I don't wanna. I guess I'm just maybe scared of my void, my emptiness getting filled. Guess that makes a lot of sense. Let's see if I can get into talking about anger. So today, I was angry a lot. And I messaged Aza about how I was feeling angry. And she sent me a very good, encouraging message about anger. And I, pretty much my whole life, I have always felt shame or guilt about being angry. And so when I get mad or upset, if it's directed at a certain person, I pretty much would always apologize. I'm sorry, I'm so sorry I got angry. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to hurt your feelings. I'm sorry. But I also internalized it too all the time. So if I'm angry and I'm feeling frustrated and I'm feeling aggressive and agitated, then like I'll say, I'm sorry, Brandon. I'm sorry, babe. Sorry I was getting aggressive. But there's something about it that by feeling a need to say I'm sorry is then, in a sense, rejecting myself for whatever occurred that caused me to get angry or agitated or frustrated, and making myself feel bad as if I did something wrong by the fact that I got angry. And I'm really working on that. Not working on trying to prevent myself from getting angry. No, actually, I've been getting angry a lot. And it's interesting because typically, your typical Roachy, your typical Rachel is not that angry. She's not that, she's typically tries to be as calm and loving and peaceful as possible. But I'm kind of harnessing it and embracing it. And if I feel angry, I'm letting it out. And I think that a lot of it it's kind of interesting because someone I admire with her boldness in her own journey of her mental health is Shelby Gilmore. Rusagi? Did I say that right? Rusagi? but she gets aggressive, and she gets pretty feisty, and like, but she's willing to let herself get to that point, to let herself show it and accept it as part of who she is. She's passionate. She's really passionate. But me, I'm not aggressive. I'm non-confrontational pretty much most all the time. I don't like conflicts. I don't like arguments. I don't like heated discussions. That's really stressful for me, probably because of how I grew up, hearing my parents argue, which I'm sure most everyone here understands that, hearing their parents argue. Come in, Wayne. Yeah? You happy to be in here? You're not happy to be in here? But so I've had this kind of like a fear of arguments, a fear of aggression, and I still don't like arguments. I still don't like aggression. But I realized that I have a lot of aggression in myself that I have been suppressing a lot, and rejecting myself for feeling aggressive, when really, like, what aggression is, what anger is, what being mad or upset is entirely human. And so to be forcing this aggressive nature out of myself, it's like, it's a pointless thing to do, because if I am embracing my own emotional side when I'm depressed, and I'm saying it's okay that you're sad, when I'm anxious, it's okay that you're anxious, but when I'm angry, no, don't be angry. Don't show that. Don't let people see that you're angry or upset. Don't put that on anyone. You don't need to go there. You know what? Like, if I'm angry, that's completely fine too. I give myself permission to be fucking mad. And if you're in the path of that, and my anger rises up, and you're in the circumference of me, which unfortunately for Brandon, he's around me all the time, so he sees my mood fluctuate a lot. And so, yes, it's hard, because if I get upset, then, he feeds off of my energy, and so then, energy everywhere, and so he fluctuates in his own stuff too, but I can't take it personally, because that's his own thing, and he's got to deal with whatever is going on in his emotional being as well, and there's nothing I can do to comfort him in his brain if he's having some difficulties mentally. Just like, sure, I can be there with him and give him hugs and love and stuff, just like he can be there for me, but ultimately it's entirely up to him and how he's going to process and how he's going to come to his own consciousness, and just like it's entirely up for me to do the same thing for myself when I'm sad or depressed or angry. No one can bring me out of it except for myself, and most of the time I can't really bring myself out of it either. I just have to write it out and flow with it. But so I got angry a lot today, and I think, and it's kind of good, because if instead of getting specifically going to write to be depressed, because, say, I got a few comments on my Facebook post. Someone said, don't go too deep. Don't dive too deep inward. Why the fuck not? What the hell do you know about me and what I need to do on my journey? Fuck you! Sorry, I don't know who wrote that, but it definitely made me mad. And then someone else was like, what questions about healing do you have, or something like that? I'm not asking you any questions about healing. Shut up. Sorry. And then, like, okay, I'm not gonna name names because I care about these people, but they have been watching my vlogs Okay, I just need to relax. But for when people keep on bringing up, hey, I still think you need to get on medication. You need to, and they keep bringing it up when it keeps on being forced on me. Get on medication. You need medication. Go on medication. Okay, I understand that medication works for some people, and that's really good. I'm glad that medication works for some people. But you know what? I don't have to go on medication if I don't fucking want to. And I'm not at that point yet. Look. Yes, I hurt myself the other day. Judge me. Fuck you. That's my own journey. Yes, you guys may have gone through your own process of self-harm. And I feel like I don't even know. I don't know. Like, everyone's got their own journey. And if I'm gonna go through that journey on my own, I'm gonna do it. Yes, you're telling me it's a slippery slope. Okay, I hear you. That's been 2 people now. Slippery slope. I feel you. I get it. But you know what? That's where I'm at right now, okay? So just chill out. I'm not killing myself. I'm not fucking slitting my wrists open. Man, Look. Okay, look. You can't even see it. Relax, man. There's nothing there. Like, there's like little scratches, little scabs. Like, there's like one little scratch. Man, relax. I don't typically self-harm, okay? Relax your snacks. Relax your snacks, man. Relax your snacks. This isn't your body. This is my body. And I'm trying to take care of my body, and I'm doing my best. And so to you go blah, 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 blah. Oh no, don't do this. Oh no, get on medication. Oh no, this, that, this. If that's what I felt like doing right then, oh well, it's not your body. I know you care, but it's not your body. It's not your soul inside of this. This is my soul. If it's even my soul, I don't even know if it's my soul. It could be something totally else. Sometimes I think I'm living in the Matrix, but judge me. Fuck you. Sorry. No, I'm not sorry. Maybe I am. I don't know. I feel, no. If you take these videos personally, that's your own perspective, alright? Just like I'm talking from my own perspective. So, if you're taking these videos personally, don't fucking watch them, man. If they're causing you stress, don't watch them. I'm making these for me. And so I work so hard not to offend anybody. They're so, like, I just want to blah, 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 blah. But some things are so direct that I don't want to say them because I don't make anyone upset. Because I know that you guys, I know specifically certain people watch these videos. And oh, man. But, man, it'd be easier if I was talking to a bunch of people who don't. Oh, man, you guys always you're always sending me messages and commenting and stuff, but some of them I like to receive, that people watched them and it meant something to them and they feel it and they admire it and they're inspired by it. But when people start saying their opinions and stuff, oh, like, it's okay. Like, everyone's completely fine to say their opinion, and you can say your opinion. That's fine. Go right ahead. The more, like I say on my Facebook post, Instagram, blah, 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 the more things that you say, the more opinions that you have about the videos that I'm making and what I am telling you guys, the better I can work and not taking them personally and taking them with a grain of salt. But lately I've just been like, I guess today, because so many things were making me so mad that I got a few messages and I'm just like, I can't even, there's no, like, I can't even, like, there's so many people saying so many things right now that, like, I don't have the energy to respond. If you tick me off and I don't respond, even if what you said doesn't sound like you ticked me off, but I don't respond, you probably did. It's possible that you did, or it's possible that I just don't feel enough of a connection to try and, like, respond to everything that you're saying to me. Like, not that I don't. I read them. I think I've read pretty much everything that everyone sent me, but I mean, that's a lot of energy to put out to, like, responding to people, and I don't got it. Like, look, I do when you say something, if it's something that I feel that is necessary or valuable for me to put the energy towards responding into, then I will, and I'm sorry. And I'm not sorry. I don't think if I don't have the energy to put into responding to a message that you sent, whether it's lengthy or whatever, like, that's what it is. I don't have the energy. I'm not sorry. Maybe it ticked me off. Maybe I'm taking it personally. Maybe I'm taking it too much to heart, or maybe it's making me doubt myself, or maybe it threw me into a state of depression, or maybe it made me cry, or maybe it just made me really mad. But all those things have happened with messages that people have sent that they don't even know that their message caused me to, like, be like, oh, like, shit, okay. And then I realized, like, hey, I can completely practice the art of doing nothing. You may have said something, whatever you said, that's completely fine. But for me, I don't have to respond. I can do nothing. There's nothing that I need to do. So I'm just really working on that, and of course, along with not taking things personally and relaxing my snacks, and I always see things in videos and I'm like, what was that? And then I check the time so I can go back and see what it was and see if it was a ghost. But so today at Panera, I went to Panera. Now, let me tell you a little bit. Mind you, these Paneras, they used to have really good service. And my dad, he blesses me and Brandon with gift cards all the time, like, for all sorts of stuff. He's just like, hey, here's a new gift card. Aw, thanks, Dad. That's really sweet. And so every so often we get a Panera card. And so we've been going to Panera a lot. And it's been wonderful. But the Paneras have really been going downhill. Like, what the fuck? And so they've been messing up the orders, and then they've been understaffed, and then the people are getting stressed, and then we come home, and then they say they call them, like, hey, and then they're like, oh yeah, come back, we'll fix your order, we'll give you a refund, blah, 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 and then they don't, and then, so, it's kind of like, what the hell's going on? But, it's a restaurant. everybody's dealing with their own stresses with COVID and everything, and places are stressed out. People are stressed out. I get it. But, so today, a couple small things happened at Panera. And one of them was, it really sucks when places, like, waste food. But they made our whole, this whole story is not important, but so I don't even know if I should say it. Because it's so, like, unnecessary. Because it doesn't really matter what makes me angry. It's just the emotional state that it causes me to be in. But so they made our meal, and then they didn't make it to go, and they had it on the bowls, and they're like, oh, we have to remake it because it's like, it's all on a tray and it's for here, and I don't like eating for here at restaurants right now. I haven't done that in an indoor restaurant for, since February, March. But that's just me. But so then they we have to remake the whole order. So they remake the whole order, and then the guy is like, oh, well, would you guys like some free pastries for waiting? Sure, that sounds good. Okay, and we walk over to the pastries, and he's like, maybe just choose one of the cookies because they're cheaper. And I'm like, okay. I kind of was looking at that zucchini muffin, but I won't bring it up. Okay, give me a pumpkin cookie. And then Brandon's like, can I have a brownie because it was the same price? And he's like, okay. But clearly, when he said, here, take a pastry. Yeah, would you like a pastry? He should have said, specifically, would you like a free cookie? So that ticked me off. And then, the first time when I got a Mediterranean green bowl, they're really good and they're really healthy, and they had like this green sauce with them or something. I don't know what it was, a basil pesto, cilantro, lime, yummy. It was good. And so we were waiting, and I checked in the bag, it wasn't in there, and so I was like, I don't know what it's called, I don't even know if it comes with it specifically, but let's see if they can put some in there. So I was waiting at the counter, and I was kind of leaning on the counter, and Brandon was right next to me, and I'm like, hey, we waited patiently while they were cooking, and then when the person came over, I was like, I was wondering, I don't know what the sauce is called, but could you please perhaps put some in the cup? It was like a green, I don't know, saucy basil pesto something, I'm not sure, but I got it with a bowl before, and they're like, okay, you have to hang on. Okay, it's fine, I can hang on. But it was like aggressively rude. And so, like, he could have said, hey, oh, you mean this sauce, so I know which one to ask for next time. But no, they didn't. Okay, yeah, hang on. And then someone else comes over, and they're like, and I'm just sitting there on the counter waiting. And they're like, you need to back up off the counter. You need to back up. Shit. Hello. Okay. And I back up. But like, what the hell? Like, everyone, maybe it's just me. And then the guy who was standing next to us, he's like, man, yikes. And I'm like, yeah. And so I was like, ooh, there are too many things, all these messages from people, all this stuff, and all this messages, and all these people making me mad, and then rushing around, and then grumpy grump, grr. And I trigger for me is rushing. When I have to rush out the door to get somewhere, or when I'm like in a hurry and I'm pressed for time, I immediately get like anxious, but also irritated, and then it could progress into me getting angry. And so that's kind of how the morning was too. And so when they finally, whoever it was some different person, they gave me the sauces or whatever, I was up to here with it. I was like, whatever, I'm pissed, like, and I said, like, I'm not entirely sure what's going on, but you guys need to figure out how to, like, go about this better, because you're really stressing all of us out. That's all I said. But I was so mad. And it's weird, because when I get mad, and I said it to the person who was, like, they didn't have anything to do with what anyone else was, but they were behind the counter. But, it's interesting, because when I get mad, and it's very rare that I get, like, mad, but my vision gets, like, shaky, like, grrr, and I get, like, I don't know what happens. Brandon's seen it before, I'm sure some of you have seen it, but I must get, like, really serious. And, like, maybe it's, like, my hypervision, I'm just, like, I don't know if my head, I don't think I shake, but inside something is vibrating, like, it's just, like, boiling rage, where I feel it, and my vision gets shaky, and I feel it inside of me, and I'm just so mad. Over Panera. Sorry, guys. I'm not sorry. Fuck you. I'll get mad if I'm gonna get mad. I can't help it. If I get angry, that's what it is. And if I get angry over Panera and the way that I was treated rude over small little things, it was just a small little amounts of things building up, but it made me mad. And I don't get like that very often. There was another time a couple of years ago when I displayed some artwork here in Tucson, and they, like, scratched up my frames, and it had, like, a plastic sheet over the picture, and it was all scratched up when I got it back after displaying it at this place. I was mad. I was really mad. And my eyes, I did this shaky thing, and I was telling them exactly how I feel, and I was aggravated and angry and pissed. I was pissed off. So it's interesting when I get pissed off, because it doesn't happen, it's not even pissed off, it's, I don't know what it is, but there's just this weird thing that happens with my vision. I don't know if it's boiling rage, because I mean, I'm very well controlled, but I'm very heated inside myself and very serious. But it doesn't happen very much. So, don't fuck up my Panera. Actually, they didn't fuck it up at all. They just were being rude. They were just rude. Maybe it's just with rude people if someone's really rude. So, don't fucking be rude to me at a restaurant. Fuck you. Or, don't you dare fucking scratch up my picture frames. Fuck you. So, those are two things that you shouldn't do. Don't be rude to me at a restaurant if you're the waitress. And don't ruin my artwork. Don't do that. No, you really don't want to do that. If you ruin my artwork and you don't run up to it and you don't try and make it right, ugh. So, but as I said, so I was sitting in the car after Panera, and Brandon's like, yeah, I could see you were really mad. You want to talk about it? No. That's pretty much all I said. And I'm just sitting there trying to stare out the window, be like, it's okay to be upset. It's okay that happened. It's okay that I was angry. Look, you're not there now. You're in the present moment now, and that's completely fine. What happened in the past happened in the past. Sure, it could have fucked up those people's day even worse, and clearly their day was already fucked up and they were already agitated. But yes, I said what I said. I meant what I said. Should I have said it? I don't know. Whatever. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I'm sorry. I'm not. It's unfortunate that I couldn't have been. It's unfortunate that I didn't have the capacity at that moment to just let that event slide and let it slide past. and be like, clearly they're stressed out, but clearly there was something inside of me that wanted to tell them exactly how I felt, and I did. And that's completely fine too. And so I was sitting there in the car, staring out the window. It's completely fine that I was upset. It's completely fine that I expressed that I was upset. I don't need to shame myself for being upset. I am completely human. I am human. And why I'm upset, I don't know. I am human. But, so rather than making myself feel bad, oh, Rachel, why would you do that? You just hurt those people's feelings. They stared at you like you're crazy, and they probably just think you're a raging bitch. And why would you do that? Because you just made your day worse, and you just probably made their day worse, and now you're sitting here in the car in a bad mood. But you know what? It's completely fine for me to get upset. It's completely fine for me to be angry. I am human. I have emotions. And if those emotions need to come out every once in a while, then they'll come out. And if I need to say I'm sorry, then I'll say I'm sorry. There's things that I feel that I should say I'm sorry for, but I think that that's just me thinking I need to say I'm sorry, not that I actually need to. Because of course I don't want to hurt anyone. And Rachel, if you know me at all, you know that I'm a sensitive human being, and I have lots of love to give. But I am a human being. And if I have to be angry, then I'm gonna let it come out. And I don't need to feel bad about being angry. So every time that Brandon was like trying to bring it up for me to talk about it, I was like, God, stop it. Because I was just trying to be like, nope, it's already done. It's done. I don't need to dwell on it. It's done. Look, there's nice mountains. Look, it's beautiful. There's creosote everywhere. Look, it's in the now, and this is the moment that I'm in, and it's beautiful, and we're in the car, and I'm gonna look out this window and appreciate it, and if I need to close my eyes, then I will. And then he says something else about, like, he only brought it up like twice. Like, are you okay? No, I'm not fucking okay. I'm just sitting here trying to work towards being okay. So just give me a break. Hang on. I'm not okay at this moment, but I am working on it. I will be okay. So just relax your snacks. Give me a little bit of time. I am working towards being okay. Yours truly. Alright. Sometimes I talk for so long, and what time is it? Okay, I think that is enough for now. There's more topics that are coming to mind, but I think that 34 minutes of video is plenty. So, good night. I'll talk to you tomorrow. And I love you. Thank you for hearing me be angry. I hope that it brought you joy and made you laugh. And I hope that it could be relatable. But if not,